So with it, y'all, it's your boy Deryck coming at y'all with another video long overdue. This one is about what it's like to be trans. A lot of people think that being transgender is this cool new trend that's going out, and they're not really taking the time to understand what it's really like and what are some of the things that we go through being trans. Hold on. Because there's a lot that goes into it, and everybody thinks that it's peaches and cream and it's easy to just be trans, and you don't really go through a lot of ups and downs. They don't really see the downside of it all. So I'm pretty much about to give y'all a little update and let y'all know what it's like to actually be trans. From my perspective, everyone's not the same. I kind of feel like to be trans, there's a lot that goes into it because, in this last little week, I've went through so much that being trans has I don't know really how to explain it. So I'm gonna just start by detail and break it all down. In the morning, I woke up one morning for work, and if I have to work during the week, it's in the morning times or whatever. And during the week, I woke up or whatever, and I was late. So you imagine trying to stuff my package into, I'm gonna just say it like that, my package into a book bag, trying to stuff my markers and stuff like that I need for work, my work uniform, my pants, my shirt, my bottoms, because we're all black. I'm a cook at a restaurant, a busy ass restaurant at that. I'm trying to stuff all my stuff in there, my work shoes. I got on flip flops, and I had on pretty much flip flops, sweatpants, and a hoodie. So I'm stuffing everything in there, my belt, my needles, because it's shot day, so I gotta make sure I got my needles in there. I gotta make sure I got my tea in there, my head together. I gotta make sure I got my charger, my facial cream, so I can put that on so my beard can grow. There's so much shit that goes into being trans. My binder, because I gotta make sure I got that. And it's there's so much stuff that goes into being trans that nobody realizes. Like on a normal day, if I'm up and I'm ready for work and I'm not late, not only do I have to put my STP on, I have to put my boxers on, I have to put my pants on, I gotta make sure it's fit, make sure it's adjusted, make sure it's laid right. And sometimes it gets a little uncomfortable if it's not laid right. And I'm working in a busy ass, sweaty ass restaurant, so it's slapping to my leg, it's sticking and whatnot. I'm bending and I'm standing and I'm doing this and I'm grabbing cheese and I'm grabbing this and I'm grabbing that. I'm bending down and I'm constantly doing something, so it's constantly moving and it's not adjusted right. And then I got the whole binder thing where I'm sweating through this thing. And right now I only have one, so I'm washing it every other day. And I got 2 different harnesses, so if I do slip up and pee on myself because I gotta pee, I ain't peed in 3 hours, or I ain't peed in 5 hours, I'm really trying to pee, you feel me? And if I mess up and I pee on myself, that's a whole nother, I can't just go to the bathroom for 2 seconds, piss, and come right out. You know what I mean? I'm just not learning how to use the thing, so if I slip up and pee on myself through my clothes, it's an issue because now I gotta sit there and switch that and do all of that and make sure it's a lot that goes into it. And I got so much going on weekly between us taking my 2 sisters, taking care of them, and then trying to make sure I'm okay. It's sometimes I forget to take my shot, and if I forget, then trying to take it while I'm at work. Right when I got there, dang, yeah, I just clocked in, but now I still gotta do this, and then I'm not just a normal employee, so I got other shit to do. But I'm sitting there and I'm holding the needle and I'm trying to inject myself or trying to get this tea into the needle while I'm sitting over here and I'm cutting on the grill and I'm cutting on the fryer and the needle's in my hand and I'm doing all this trying to inject myself. And you know what I mean? And then when I'm done with everything, I gotta stop, wash my hands, shoot myself real quick, pop it, break it, put it inside my little container that I have for all my needles, boom, throw it on there, throw a Band-Aid on there, and then boom, continue to keep getting shit together so I can continue to work. You know what I mean? To be trans, most people think, oh, you're transgender, that's so nice. This lady came up to me and she was she was dead ass. So I just looked at her I didn't have a response because I already had a lot of personal things going on. So the trans stuff added to it. And when she was what did she say to me? You're on some type of hormones or something? And I'm like, what? Because I was back there washing dishes and she came through the little, everybody knows how dishes are, you got the little area where you can see the servers or whatever. And I'm helping out in the dish tank and she's like, you're on some type of hormones or something? Because if you are, I can definitely tell. I'm like, okay, I'm about to be a year tomorrow on my tea. And you just not telling me that you can tell. Is it my voice that's deepening? or what, but like you just not being able to tell. Or maybe in my eyes, I don't think it's that she could tell. I think it's that the other day when I was talking to one of my friends on the line, and I was like, hey, I get my packer in the mail, blah blah blah. She's like, you waiting on your dick to come in the mail? Because I was like, I'm waiting on my dick to get home, so I gotta hurry up and get home. And she's like, you waiting on your dick? So I think that's what did it. And then she put 2, 3, 4, 5 together and thought about it like, okay. I'm like, I would have thought she would have known because she's like another manager or whatever, some like the biggest bartender there. Like she's the head top of that and controls everything that goes on in the bar area. So anyway, that's a whole nother subject, situation and stuff. That's off topic. But like, I don't know. I take just what it is to be trans. Like you get, I really like. I don't like the people. This video goes so south real quick because there's a lot of topics. Because I wait so long to make a video that when I finally do make it, I have so much to say to you guys. Because you guys are my outlet. You guys are people I talk to when I need things to talk, like let off my chest. You guys are people I talk to when there's things that I just want you guys to know what I go through. Because I don't want you guys to think, oh, it's easy. You know what I mean? He's about to get this money. He's about to transition, and it's about to boom. He's paying for his testosterone. No, it's not easy. Y'all done see me from my highest to my lowest to the point where I had insurance and it paid for my testosterone. Y'all done seen it for where it was paying for everything. I was paying $4. Y'all seen it where it was having some issues and I'm paying $13. I'm paying $60 for a bottle. One bottle. And that's with tax. So it's probably gonna, or that's not with tax. So probably gonna be like $70. And that's just the needle. That's just the bottle. I need more needles. Almost 25 cents a bottle. It's not that expensive, but when you add it up, yeah, 25 cents a week, it's not that bad, but it get kind of crazy. Especially when you're trying to pay rent, take care of 2 kids, and yeah, my sisters are expensive. They eat out every damn day, which I probably could cut that back. Rent, insurance for me and my sister, you know what I mean? Car note, phone bill. Life is hard, and I know, like, that's another thing when you're trying to be trans. Like when you decide, I'm not trying to be trans like it's something you can be, but when you're deciding that this is something that you want to do and you finally look into it, it's expensive, and that kind of like backslides people from doing it. But I've seen both, I've witnessed, both sides of the situation, and I've had a conversation with someone about Caitlyn Jenner and how he or she was able to transition and how that person, how she had the money to do it, so she did it. You know what I mean? And like she was the face of trans community, and how she was telling me how like she didn't really do so much research. This is something she wanted to do, so she did it. She paid for it, got it done. But then I'm like, I wish, even if you were privileged enough to pay for it, that you had to do the counseling, you had to start from the beginning, because the counseling, talking to somebody and really getting them to look into it and like being able to tell them like, look, this is something that I've always wanted to do. It just wasn't easy for me to come out back in like what, before the millennium. It wasn't easy for me to come out like that in there. Like kids are now at the age of 3 coming out. I'm glad to be able to talk to somebody. Like I've been transitioning from I've been transitioning in fucking baby fat and Rockaware and Fat Farm and apple bottoms. You try trying to fucking sag a pair of pants. You know what I mean? You try trying to sag in those. That's what I was told. Like if you want to wear something different and want to use men clothing and this is how you want to be more masculine, you're not going to do it on my dime. That's what my mom told me. So me sitting over here trying to bring out my masculinity in these type of clothing, it's not really that easy. So this is my backside and going through counseling and telling him like this is some of the things I used to do, didn't get titties till I was a certain age, and walking around with my shirt off, and this is some of the things I used to do in busted sag, and I always looked at females, never looked at guys. This is some of the things I went through, and everybody always wants to, always because you were molested, it has nothing to do with it whether you were or wasn't. This is something that you are, it's what you are, regardless of the fact. And then like coming to now is like I'm able to be who I want to be. And I'm just thankful for the job I work at. Because sometimes I might get a couple of slacks where they be like Miss White or, you know what I mean, or Dominique. I'm like, my fucking name's Deryck. Don't call me that shit. That's disrespectful. And don't call me Miss White because you get cut real quick in this kitchen. Make it look like it's a fucking accident. But it's a lot of things that go down and goes on. And like I said, I just thankful for them. Because sometimes, yeah, they do be joking, but sometimes it kind of hits home. I'm like, man, bro, that's disrespectful. Don't do that. You feel me? I'm pretty sure, like I told y'all a bunch of things where some of my managers call me D. Don't call me D. I don't care if it's a shortcut. You know my name. Don't do it because you're trying not to fuck up. Just, you're not even taking that option to try. You know what I mean? You just fucking, I'm going to just say D. That way I'm not saying Dominique, I'm not saying Deryck. No, say my name. Now if you fuck up, that's one thing. Don't just fucking call me whatever fuck you want to call me because you don't want to fuck up what I've told you my name is. you ask motherfucker, would you rather me call you this or would you rather me call me that? Like most people at work, it's Deryck. That's it. That's all. Family members can call me Dominique until you get used to calling me Deryck. You feel me? I haven't had my shit changed yet, but I did talk to my doctor, gave her all the paperwork, so when she shoots that back to me, I can shoot it over and get it changed. As far as my gender marker and whatnot. Once she gets all this accomplished and gets all this taken care of, then I can go forward with changing my name. Once my name's changed, my pronouns are changed, my ID's changed, nobody should be able to call me Dominique at all. I don't want to hear the shit. Like, this is my name. Call me what it is, period. I don't care if my name I was given at birth was unisex. This is what I chose for a reason. So when y'all say me, y'all not saying she. It's Deryck, so it's Dominique. It's Deryck, not Dominique anymore. So when you hear Deryck, you should say he. Not no Dominique, oh, she, I'm sorry, he. No, bitch, it's automatically this. And I'm sorry to be rude or anything, but some people I get that my transition is not just me accepting, it's family and coworkers. And it's not just going to take someone to just change off top, you know what I mean? Because they've been calling me one thing for 25 years, and now here it is. We're changing and we're calling you something different. And I get it. It's going to take a while for everybody to come to that understanding. And I'm not just transitioning by myself. Everybody else I know is transitioning as well. But if you're not going to work through this process with me, I can see the bullshit. I'm telling you fucking up calling me the wrong thing when really you're not fucking up. You're just choosing not to. And I'm sorry, but it's just, this is how it is. I might be a little bit off topic, but this is some of the things I go through from being trans. And they think it's so easy. Wearing my binder, wearing my packer, every morning trying to put it together and get it on, because I accidentally got a size too small, so I gotta wait until they give me the bigger size. But I've been going through a lot more things now, and it's I just want everybody to understand this is what I'm doing. Get on board, because it's not changing. I know this is something that I'm doing, is me, I'm going through it, but y'all going through it too. And I know it's not easy when some family members don't accept your transition, or some people aren't okay with it. But my family, they're coming along with it. I think it's kind of weird now that I told my sister the other day, this might be off subject too, that I had my penis, and she thought I got my surgery without telling her, and she was screaming, telling the whole soft being, my sister, she's not like my sister, she's my brother now, she's Deryck, blah, 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 she got a, da, da, da. I'm nah, man, that's not what I said. I said, I got it. I didn't say, I got it. I'm maybe if you would have asked me one more time, you got it, because she said, you got a penis? You got a penis? Oh my God, my brother got a penis. And then, I'm if she probably would have said it one more time, no. I would have understood what she meant by it. But I corrected her. No, I didn't get it. I got one that I can stand up and pee in. I'm going to use it and it functions until I have my bottom surgery. It helps with my dysphoria. Break it down and let her know. And she's so your vagina, it enlarged? Did it go that way or did it go that way? I'm it went both ways. I don't think she caught that. And it's a lot. Sometimes I don't mind I definitely don't mind educating someone on something that they don't know, whatever the topic is. But if you don't ask, I can't tell, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's an update. It's definitely not easy being trans, you know what I mean? Just, even now, my doctor's telling me, you're a transgendered man. You are a man, but you're trans. Start using the male bathrooms, you know what I mean? Start pissing in the male bathrooms. Start coming off as straight. You know what I mean? Change all your shit to straight and get it like that. That way, but I'm if I say I'm straight and this the case is, and I meet somebody or I start dating, I'm in a rocky spot with the person that I am dating, but move forward from that. If I was to meet someone and start dating and whatever the case is, how can I tell you I'm straight and then, boom, take off my binder, titties fall? You know what I mean? You can't tell because I don't got the binder on, but even with the regular shirt, you still can't tell. But I'm saying, check off my binder and boom. You know what I mean? I don't have titties. It's not all blue, blue, blue. I only got A, but I'm saying. You know what I mean? We get to the bedroom, boom, I'm whipping with all of this shit. And you're not just funneling balls and you expecting to get kids out of me. You know what I mean? The conversation needs to be had. And sometimes, I'm not even gonna tell y'all, but I'm honest with y'all. I was talking to this one chick before I met the chick I'm talking to, and I told her I was trans. This was after I had met her on POF, Plenty of Fish. I just got on there because a lot of my other friends I know have it, so fuck it for kicks. Somebody talk to on board. And one of the chicks ended up getting her number. We ended up texting. She stayed in Houston, so I didn't expect nothing of it. I go to Texas, but I didn't expect it to be nothing crazy, just a normal conversation. And I finally told her, hey, I'm trans. And she was just whoa. That's not the path or the direction I'm trying to take my life in. And it kind of struck me okay, that was something I didn't expect, and we stopped talking. It's just like, she was like kind of weird. She was like, or kind of upset. She was just like, I would have rather known before you asked for my number. And there's no guidelines to being trans. You just go straight out there, and whatever it takes you or whatever path it takes you to, that's where you go. She expected me to be like, hey, my name's Deryck, transgender, nice to meet you. Boom. I'm 25 years old. I'm taking care of my social. Some shit you just can't throw out there like that. But when I said it, after I said it and I spoke to my friend about it, I'm like, you know what? From now on, that's how it's going to be. What up? My name's Dominique. I'm changing it to Deryck. So I like to be called Deryck. I'm raising 2 of my siblings. They're 16 and 12. And I'm 25 years old. And I'm transgender. Boom. Throw it out there like that. I guess that's what the world is asking for. I don't know. Like, that, I don't know. Y'all give me y'all opinion on that. How y'all feel about me saying stuff like that? Because, like, would y'all come out and say something like that, other trans guys? Like, how would y'all introduce yourself to somebody? Because they see you as male, but then when they really get to know you, when is the right time to be like, I'm trans? How do you throw that out there? Because people taking it this way, people taking it that way, you don't know how they gonna take it. And it's like, you just got that struck me when she said that, because I'm not used to, I hear negative shit, but like, I didn't expect it, so it threw me off guard. So I guess I'm like, okay, first negative person. Everybody else is just like, oh, when do you get the surgery? How much does it cost? How you gonna get it done? Blah, 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 blah. Like, everybody else they're intrigued by it, and they have so many questions and stuff to tell me, but like, threw me off. So that is what it is. I appreciate y'all letting me vent, telling y'all how I feel about the subject and what it's like to be trans and whatnot. So yeah, be back, and I promise y'all, I'll be back with y'all with more videos. I just been having so much stuff going on lately. I apologize, but I will be back. Don't lose faith in me, man. We a team. We are a team. I got y'all. Peace.